Season 2 of Prehistoric Planet is coming out at the end of May, and being a writer, being someone that's wanted to be involved in movies for as long as I can remember, makes me think, what would I have done if I was the director? Now, I believe I would have set it in a different time period, so right off the bat it would be different, but if we are stuck in this 67 million years ago time period, a scene that I almost pray that they put in would be the idea of, everybody loves T-Rex, so of course this would be a T-Rex scene, but it would be something that we've never really seen before, and I've always wanted to see this in the Jurassic movies, but never got to see it, and that is a herd, excuse me, not a herd, but a pack of theropods trying to take down a sauropod, Alamosaurus. It lived together with T-Rex, an enormous sauropod. Now, this scene would involve a family of T-Rexes. You would have the adults and you would have the speedy juveniles, and it would basically showcase a herd of Alamosaurs on the move and a group of T-Rexes, a family of T-Rexes stalking them. Now, you'd have the slower adults taking up the rear, and this would be really a beautiful moment to show just what a juvenile T-Rex would have been like. You know, we've seen them in museums. I've seen them. They look like they would have been really fast and not hampered by their great size like the adults. And it would be really awesome and awe-inspiring to see them speeding through the herd trying to pick something off. Now, in Jurassic Park, the novel, Ed Regis gets attacked by a juvenile T-Rex, about a 10-foot tall juvenile. I would have loved to have seen that in the movie. We didn't, but I'd love to see something like this in Prehistoric Planet, where we have a family of Rexes and they're trying to pick off maybe a sick Alamosaur or potentially a juvenile Alamosaur, and we have the juveniles with their long legs and their light body weight speeding through the adults and working their way in order to try and pick off something, to corner something. And in the back you would have the bulkier, much heavier adults bringing up the rear. This would just be amazing because it would showcase what it was like back then to have witnessed predatory dinosaurs trying to take down a sauropod, some sauropod of size. Maybe it wasn't an adult Alamosaur, because a lot of people believe that a giant sauropod like that would have been impervious to attack, but possible that a sick one or a dying one or even a juvenile was definitely probably fair game. So it'd be really cool to see this. It would be an awesome representation of a juvenile T-Rexes and how they looked and how they acted. It would show the viewing audience a relatively unknown sauropod in Alamosaurus, and of course it would give everybody their fill of, again, seeing T-Rex up on screen. So I'd love to see this. What an amazing scene it would be. And in order to make it really realistic, I believe Prehistoric Planet, if they ever did do something like this, they probably would have the hunt be unsuccessful. You know, most hunts in the wild, like if you think about lions, the pride of lions, they are not successful. They are far more unsuccessful than they are successful. Not every hunt goes well. Most hunts are failures. So it'd be really cool to see a family of Rexes stalking a herd of Alamosaurs, harassing them, trying to pick something off, and in the end, probably even failing. You know, that would be most realistic, that the herd would move on, and maybe they didn't get their kill, but they lived to fight another day, and they'll try it again some other time. That's kind of what I believe we saw in Prehistoric Planet, the idea that instead of showing the predatory dinosaurs roaring and being aggressive, we saw sleeping tarbosaurs, which probably happened. You know, lions, male lions spend most of their day sleeping, so I'm assuming that big predatory dinosaurs probably did the same. They weren't roaring and charging through trees at all hours of the day. And we got to see the sauropods being the actual aggressive ones. So if we ever did see a scene like this where a family of Rexes was going after a sauropod like Alamosaurus, I think it'd be really cool to document it, to show every moment that may have happened, and then in the end to show that it probably wasn't successful, that that family will live to fight another day, the herd moves on, and they will attempt to attack possibly another species of dinosaur or wait for the herd to come back. So don't worry about giving this video a like. I'd really appreciate your comment in the comment section below. Love to hear your thoughts on this. Family of T-Rexes trying to take down an Alamosaurus. Thanks for watching. Take care.